What is going on, guys? This is XpoZe, and I want to make a video updating my class setups and what will probably be my final class setups, unless I want to change a different gun or something. But this will probably be most likely my final class setups, as well as my final settings for competitive going on into the future with MLG Dallas less than a month away, or a little over a month away. I want to make sure that I have a set class set up as well as my sensitivity and all that, just so that I am used to it come time when I do compete in Dallas. So let's get underway here. The M8, it's pretty simple. As you can see, I got it set up with the top two are ARs. It's one's for S&D, one's for hardpoint, and then SMGs, hardpoint and S&D, and then I got this one that I usually just kind of screw around with. But we'll start off with the AR for S&D. I love the M8. I am starting to use the AN94. I really do like that gun, and a lot of people use it. It's automatic, and it's really powerful. It's a little inconsistent, but whatever. I do enjoy it, and it does help me out in a lot of gunfights. So I'd recommend definitely trying that. But before we get into it, the M8, it's pretty standard stock, quick draw, reflex. Um, I do not use stuns or frags on any of my classes. No EMPs, nothing. I have flak jacket on for my ARs for the main reason of when I use an AR, I usually get more score streaks with them with an AR. So I don't want to die by a random nade or explosion. So I use flak jacket. Toughness on all my classes. For SND, as you can see, it's kind of messed up right now. I didn't get a chance to actually change it. I will S&D, I use Dead Silence and Dexterity. Dexterity for the main reason of if I'm trying to get away from someone or if I'm trying to chase someone, I can jump up on objects pretty easily without being delayed. And Dead Silence, obviously, so I don't get sound horde. That's huge. And a lot of people don't use it, which I don't understand why. They act like since it's a new Call of Duty, they don't need to use their old tactics. Okay, so again, with the same gun, this is for hardpoint and CTF. Same gun, same attachments. The only difference here is instead of Dead Silence, I'm using Extreme Conditioning. That's the only difference at all for my hardpoint class compared to my S&D class. As far as the SMG, S&D, it's the same thing as far as the perks on the right hand side, except I do now have I have Dead Silence, and I also have Lightweight up at the top for perk 1. Uh, I'm rocking the gold PDW. I like Quick Draw, my laser sight, and I also like FMJ. A lot of people like to use the grip, and a lot of people like to use the long barrel. Some people even still use the stock. I used to use stock on it, but with the new update, it recently screwed it up, so I don't use that. I don't feel like the grip does anything. And FMJ puts this gun over the limit with how much you can shoot through walls and how much it just feels a lot stronger. So I definitely recommend using FMJ, and I would mess around with the rest of it with laser sight. Quick draw and FMJ are a must on the PDW. I promise you, you will play so much better with it. So there's that class. That's my S&D class. I like to rush with that class because I do have extreme conditioning and lightweight. No dexterity on it. It kind of bites me in the ass sometimes, but that's my rushing class. Hardpoint. It's completely different. Again, it's the same exact perks, same exact gun, same camo. But I use lightweight, and instead of Dead Silence on this one, I am using dexterity because this one I'm usually running around more. I'm trying to be more sneaky as far as hopping into certain situations where I can get the flag without being seen, and my teammates can pick up the kills, or I have to run away from someone, or I'm chasing someone. So this is a huge dexterity is huge on your hardpoint SMG class. And then this one is usually an S&D class for myself. I usually put overkill on and have a sniper, as a lot of you guys have seen my sniping videos and competitive gameplays. I usually do use a sniper. And now that I'm phased, I gotta snipe all the time. No, I'm just playing. But I do snipe a lot, but I recently started getting back into the AN94. I used it for a while. The M8 got buffed a little bit. I did start enjoying the AN90 or the M8, but I'm going back to the AN94. And this is just my same class, as you can see if you study this real quick. Same exact thing as my M8 up here. So those are my classes. Let's go on my score streaks real quick. Score streaks, the ones that are banned: UAVs banned, Hunter Killers banned, Care Packages banned, Counter UAVs banned, Guardians banned. So with all that being said, the only top row of score streaks you can use is RXD. Now that's only time I use that is in Search and Destroy. These are my hard point. I usually switch for my hard point. These are what I use. I always use these two, Hellstorm and Lightning, no matter what. S&D, Hardpoint, CTF, it don't matter. I always use them. But my final kill streak is either switch between the Death Machine the AGR, which you can control or let it go on your own, or the escort drone. Sometimes the stealth chopper as well. All those are good score streaks to have. Anything more than that is almost impossible to get in a competitive match unless you're playing that just someone that just isn't up to par with you. So keep that in mind. If you're going to use the score streaks for competitive, I would stick to, you could use the RCXD. It does work. It's not impossible to use, but it's pretty difficult if you're playing a good team that can hear it and does have a headset, because they will sound whore you. The best for most of you guys out there would be use Hellstorm, Lightning Strike, and Death Machine. But if you are one of the main slayers on the team and you do get a lot of score streaks, try the AGR, Stealth Chopper, or Escort Drone as your final score streak. And last but not least, let's go into my options. These obviously have all stayed the same, the top, but I went from 5 sensitivity to 7. And the main reason was because I wasn't able to turn as quickly. So I do play on 7 now, and I love it. That's probably a little fast for most of you. I really think that it's going to change a little bit, and I am going to eventually start playing on a higher sensitivity. But for right now, it's 7. Going into Dallas, it's going to be 7. Maybe after Dallas, I'll switch it. But right now, it's 7. If this did help you as far as what my score streaks and my classes are, and if you maybe seen something, again, the PDW with FMJ, huge, huge. If that's something that you want to try and you did like this video and this will help you at all, please toss it a like, guys. Help me out there, and also share it with your friends. Even if you guys got some Halo players or some Gears players or people that are trying to come over from different games trying to compete and don't really know what classes to use, toss them this way. Some people like stuns, some people like EMPs. You can go your own way with that. That's up to you. But as far as the gun setup, I would keep them the same. But if you do like this video, like it, share it, have them subscribe, you subscribe, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Anything that you guys do for me is really a help. Comments in below. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the love for me joining FaZe. And make sure you guys tune into the FaZe competitive channel. It is FaZe MLG, youtube.com/FaZe MLG. In the next couple days, we should be having a video go up there. Video will be up tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. On 2/5, February 5th, there should be a video up there from Nameless talking about what happened and why their team decided to leave the FaZe competitive. And so it's going to be a vlog up there of that, and then we're eventually going to start putting up some gameplays with myself, Heist, Tritons, and Secretly. So make sure you guys tune into that. Thank you guys. I love y'all. Peace.